Woo, frizzy. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? Just a second. Okay. Just must share. Hi, sorry, my mouth was probably hanging open. Sorry. You know how you think and you know. This light, I was a tetracycline baby. I know it came up the other day. Somebody asked about it in the toothpaste in one of our groups. And I am a child of tetracycline. My teeth will never be white, no matter how much whitening you use. But it works great on my crowns and stuff that I have. But when you got tetracycline staining, it goes all the way through the teeth. So anyway, good morning, good morning. I apologize, I have not been around. We had a crazy weekend with my son's wedding. And if you're popping on, please say hi. Tell me, just say hello, let me know you're here, that kind of thing. I just got out of the shower, so I'm red. I Illuma Radianced it today, all over. And cleaned my face real good. It's had a weekend of makeup. We had gorgeous weather for the wedding. And we couldn't have asked for better, because now it's, I mean, if it keeps it up, we're going to have to call NOAA to bring the ark. It is our spring in Illinois, and it rains. I mean, nonstop. You'd think we lived in the East Coast, northern East Coast, right? In the spring. This is why we like to flood around here. But if you're just joining me, say hey, and tell me who you are, where you're from, and how's your day going. I know it's just getting warmed up. I don't have a lot of time today. I have to go to work, and back to work, should I say. I have been off since Saturday. Or, excuse me, Friday. You know, you always have, seems like weddings are always on Saturday. Well, ours was on Friday night. And it went off really well. The food was the bomb, and it came from Bethany's job, Rustic Oak up in Hannibal. The owner there provided the food for the wedding, and it was smoked, 1-inch thick smoked pork chops, and with a bourbon glaze. And all we had to do was toss them on the grill long enough to heat them up. So they were really, really good. And she provided salad and potato salad. Everything was just excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It was just so good. And then God bless my sisters. They made up tortellini salad and 2 beautiful fruit trays. And I mean, gorgeous. Mary Lou found some beautiful bowls or platters for that. And God love her, she made up these 2 great fruit trays. They were delicious, delicious. But anyway, the meal wound up going fantastic. But anyway, I thought y'all would get ready with me and talk a little bit. I have not been able to go live at all. Where did I sit that? I'm using, changed it up today. I'm using Stay Matte foundation. Once in a while, I'll do that. Stay Matte is a a matte foundation. In other words, you don't get the shine from it. It comes in a tube. And I sat it down, and there it is right in front of me. The Stay Matte. Anyway, it's got to dry, and then once I put my face on, everything looks perfect. So anyway, so I thought I'd change it up because I don't have oily skin. I had combination, but my skin does not get oily. Good morning, Kim. And I still got to mail out Happy Meal to everybody with those who want a catalog and sample. I'm going to mail out some samples. Anyway, so Stay Matte is not something I would normally put on. But when I wear primer and stuff underneath it, it's perfect. It just stays on perfect. So the eyes are exhausted. I mean, exhausted. It has been a hell of a weekend. So, but the wedding was beautiful. They are so happy, and they got a couple of days here alone. We kept the baby, well, the 3-year-old, and Bri went to Teresa's because that's his favorite place to be, and he gets spoiled rotten over there, and they love him to death, so that's awesome. But anyway, so we had a delicious meal. My sister married them, and her wife provided the DJ, and she's a jack of all trades. She DJs, she teaches, she coaches volleyball. I mean, a jack of all trades. So anyway, it just went off. Once we got it rolling, it started going well, and as long as they were smiling, I was happy. You know, I'm a lunatic at stuff like this. My sisters kept telling me to chill. Because I'm running around. I lose it. I have to do one thing at a time. And I don't know if anybody else is like that, where it's like you got a zillion things to do, and you're in a situation where you and the maid of honor's mama are the ones handling everything. And we're not handling everything. You're running the show, basically, of everything that the bride wants to see go on. So hi, Betty. Hey, Nance. And it just went off really, really well. And the kids were happy and tired, and they went to their hotel, and they had a fantastic weekend. And I'm looking for something. They spent some time in Grafton and walked Grafton and the shops downtown, and it's awesome. I mean, they got to have a nice, relaxing weekend because they had us to. They didn't have to focus on the kids. I'm looking for my brown ink. There it is, brown ink liner. So anyway, great weekend. And then yesterday morning, I get up and find out Pharmacy announced they launched 2 new products in the United States. Mind you, they already exist in Europe. Okay. So they launched in the United States, and they are Vfx Primers. Okay. But they're, sorry, hold on. They're color correcting primers, okay? One is green and one is purple. And you know how the color wheel rolls, especially in hair color and all that. One helps with redness, one helps with yellow tones of the skin, okay? And then you put that underneath you put it on like a primer. But I don't know, I'd probably stick with that maybe in the areas of concern that you have, be it your whole face or be it just your nose, maybe cheeks, forehead. But it does go on with the hue of that color, so it kills that that tone on your skin that you're trying to recover from. You know, you don't want it. So you, I'm uncoordinated this morning. But these aren't hard to put on. You just got to make sure you have control of your hand. And like I touch my cheek usually and do it. Anyway, so they announced these. They're available now. And they are, like I said, they're in a white tube, but it is the Vfx primers, but they are corrective. They're CC primers, so they're a corrective primer. They will take care of redness and green tones. One does one does the other. And I have all the instruction for you if it's something you're interested in, because it would sure cut out a layer of heavy on your skin. But you would basically put that where you have that issue. And it's awesome. I mean, a new product. We like new products. We got to learn about the new product, but we like new product. So we do that. And it is awesome. So anyway, corrective primers, guys. I never heard of such a thing, just the CC cream. But I've got mine ordered. So once they come in, I will check them out for everybody and see what you think. I'm doing my makeup in my dark bedroom today because I have stuff slung. Lisa just messaged me. I got stuff I have to take back to stores. See, thank God the bride's clothes were perfect. Everything fit her perfect, and they ordered it. I mean, the wedding was planned in 3 weeks. Lois, I've got everything all over my bed that I have to take back to the stores because I got backup plans. The dress I was going to wear, I bought at Factory Connection, and I got it put on. It was great. I had a kimono to go over it, and lo and behold, one of the seams was all bunched up on one side. I didn't notice it when I tried it on. So that dress was out, right? Very upset about that because luckily the other dress I had ordered came in the mail from Zulily the day before. Well, as you know, even with Zulily, things are iffy when it comes to ordering. So fit perfect, goes to the floor. It's a really lightweight floral dress. And I used the kimono. It worked perfect over the top. Well, it's a good thing I had the kimono because I got to the salon to do hair and discovered I had the right side seam, something with seams, was completely out, about a foot out, okay? It was completely, like, it had not been sewn kind of thing. Well, no time to go home and put on the pedal pushers and the cold shoulder top I had as my third choice. So luckily the kimono worked fantastic and covered it up. But dang, it was it was like, it wasn't the things didn't fit. Because that's usually my problem. Things don't fit. These were, what do you call it? Factory mess ups, I guess. And so I'm going to keep the floral dress. I love it. I just got to sew the hem back in. And then the damn other dress, the first choice, I'll have to take back and show them the problem with the dress. And then I got 2 pairs of pedal pushers I'll have to take back to Kohl's. So I'm not going to keep them. They're not cheap, and I'm not a big white pant wearer. It's spring, white pants are in. I just have a tendency to always wind up with a big spot on them somewhere. Kicking my vehicle, getting in, you know, you name it, sliding out of the vehicle because I'm short. And I just prefer colored pants, blue jeans. Blue jeans are my everything. But anyway, got my Limitless here I'm putting on. But so my lights are off in my bedroom because, like I've said, still got stuff all over. I didn't focus on cleaning anything this weekend. The house was loaded with people. So why try and clean, right? Why try and even pick up? So we took Lila to the zoo, and my daughter and the babies all went with us. I call them babies. They'll always be my grandbabies. Even though he's 11, he's my grandbaby. So we went to the zoo, and we got in a good 2 hours before the rain started Saturday. And no, was it Saturday? We went Sunday. So they had a ball. Lila was a hoot. She loved the hippo. The hippo loved her. It seemed like I got some great shots of that. But we were leaving, and she is officially potty trained. And at 3 years old, she does not have accidents. And we got in the car to come home. I don't know where there it is. We got in the car to come home, and I'm buckled in, and we're backing out, and she says, I gotta go potty. Well, it's raining. You're just tired enough, you say, Lila. You're gonna have to wait. Okay, I didn't say hold it. I said you're gonna have to wait. I didn't hear her sigh, but $1,000,000 said she sighed because she's like a 16-year-old in a 3-year-old's body. So she has her 2 animals I got her at the zoo. Okay, she got what she calls a kitty cat, and then she got a dinosaur because they have a dinosaur display now at the zoo. I'm sure they're the robotics. Of course, they're not real. But we didn't get to go see them. The line was out the door of the children's zoo. So we just pressed on because it was raining. And we were giving up, but it was on our way back to the front. So anyway, she's in the car. She's got these stuffed animals. And after I'd announced that she had to wait, we're driving down the interstate. And she plays the game of, playing with her stuffed animals, talking to each other. Usually they're fighting or they're talking about eating or something. Whatever's going on. But this particular conversation was, I gotta go potty. You're gonna have to wait. But I gotta go potty. And then later on, she started in again. I gotta go potty. Well, you're gonna have to wait. And it was directed at Grandma because Grandma wouldn't stop. Now, a little boy, you could put outside the car, point him towards the car, and let him pee on the tire, whatever you had to do. We're not Hicks, but we're country. We do that in a heartbeat. So many times we've had to do that with grandchildren. So anyway, we got there and we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch supper, because by the time we got out of the traffic and we went to Edwardsville and ate, and I ran her in there and nothing was wet. She was soaked because we were all soaked from the rain. And by God, she was dry. She held it that whole time. I was a proud grandma. I made sure the parents knew what she did. And I just kept praising her while we were sitting there. But she held it. I checked everything. Nothing was wet as in urine because only the jeans were wet. She wears the thick training pants. And so it really helps with potty training. Those thick training pants really help. So she she did so good. And doggone it, where's mine? I just had my blush brush and I lost it. So I mean, I was impressed of her not throwing a fit in the car, and, you know, she had to go, you know, and she held it for me. But anyway, it was a humorous and interesting thing that happened for her to say that. It was great. But one more thing that I haven't said anything, well, I've talked about a little bit, was I told you guys a long time ago that pharmacy, morning sis, pharmacy announces new things all the time, but they told us into last year that we had a wellness line coming out. We're all like in the dark, except unless you're like way up there on exactly what we're getting. Well, Sanan came on and announced a coffee, okay? And this coffee is made of chicory, okay? It is for wellness, okay? It's going to work for reflux. It's going to be a dietary situation if you have issues. It's going to help with a lot of things for a person. And I don't have the list in front of me because I'm looking at you on my phone, and I have it on my phone. But it is that's a start. And so far, it sounds like only 2 products will be announced a month. And I'm thankful for that, because I have to learn these products and learn about these products and what they're for and so on. We'll do some, I think this is nude. It's 205. I'm still wearing a mask at work, but it's kind of humorous. I'm fully vaccinated. Yes, I'm vaccinated. And I've had COVID, you know, life is life. So, so when clients come in, they love to tell you they've gotten their shots, you know, and stuff. And so if I'm in there by myself, or me and Becky, who works beside me, are in agreement, we don't force masks. So, anymore. If the customer feels comfortable that I have a mask on, then that mask will stay on my face. I'm not going to say, well, sorry, I'm not wearing it. I'm sorry. I respect my clientele. I'm going to do as they ask. So, but if most of the time it's, oh, thank God, and they tear off their mask. I feel I am protected the best I'm going to be protected. I've already had it. And in most cases, they're vaccinated or they have had COVID already. Yes, I know you can get it again. Yes, I know all those details. But anyway, it's kind of nice because I can break out the lip color now. It's great. You know, you can break out the lip color and not worried about it disappearing by the end of the day. And mind you, with the Stay Matte, it doesn't disappear onto your mask. It disappears because I chew it off half through the day. It's gross sounding, but a lot of people chew off their lipstick through the day. They lick their lips, whatever. But I still usually have a residual of my color. Now, the wedding, I wore the new Vfx Stay Matte, or the matte lip color in the rose, retro rose. I love that color, and I don't have it in the room, otherwise it'd be on my face because it would go good with my shirt. But it was still on me when I came home to change clothes to go back up to the pavilion for the reception. It was starting to get chilly. My feet were killing me from the sandals, and so I came home and got on my tennis shoes and blue jeans and a warmer shirt. And I still had lip color on. I didn't take my makeup off that night. I got up the next morning. I still had shadow on. If I wanted, all I had to do was fix my mascara because you bend it when you're sleeping. But very impressive makeup line, guys. No joke. But today, is I'm sporting Stay Matte, okay, foundation. It is a full coverage foundation. As you can see, I wear it light enough. It's not full coverage. And I went very simple today because I don't even have my watch on. I got to get to work. And I just put some eye brightening. I put the eye primer on instead of eyeshadow, and I did a brown ink liner with some Limitless, and my lashes are not cooperating today, but that's where that comes in, right? The thing. But I need to start using my serum to grow my lashes, and I always forget to do that. So anyway, I love that y'all came on and hung out with me for a minute. And like I said, we've got the 2 new VFX primers, color correcting primers out. They're called VFX CC primers, in blue and in purple. If you look in my group, it shows on there about the what they work on. Red tones, yellow tones, which is for what. Green is usually for darker colors, purpling. I don't know, maybe the red or maybe the green. I'll have to look. I get them mixed up. But and then June 1st starts our Chicory coffee line coming out. And it sounds like a lot of companies are coming out with a coffee line. I'm going to try it. I know my mother was put on a coffee that didn't have caffeine in it. She drank it cold because her reflux was so bad, it was causing her to cough horribly. And you always knew when she had a regular coffee or a cold coffee, regular coffee, she would start coughing. It really screwed with her reflux. So she said it was okay, but I'm hoping I can put creamer in it. I'll drink coffee, but it's got to have a flavoring in it. So I'll give it a shot, see what happens. But the closer we get to time, I will get on and fill you guys in some more on everything. And it's pretty cool. This line. And next month, I don't know what's coming. In July, it could be anything. But they're going to only announce so many a month, it sounds like. And it's a good thing, so I can learn the products and know them well enough for you to, I feel confident in my recommendations. How's that sound? So everybody, go to work, go to the other room, go watch television. Don't go outside. It's raining if you're from here. And have a great day. If you need anything, please holler. Check your reach. See if you need refills, cleansers, whatever. Don't forget, don't wear your mascara more than, most say 6 weeks. Some will tell you 3 months. Bacteria builds up on that brush, guys, or in that bottle from putting that brush in and out of there. You need to change out your mascara regularly. Okay? So bless everyone's heart. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.